Greetings, gamers! It is I, Frost Gamer! Coming to you back for Death Battle Reactions! Today is a big battle, folks. This one is Danny Phantom from Nickelodeon's, well, Danny Phantom versus the American Dragon Jake Long from American Dragon. Well, no. These two series are something else. Why? Because these are both of Nickelodeon and Disney's star characters of their golden year. Now these guys are definitely something to remember and take note of. For one thing, Danny grew up with a family of ghost hunters. And they didn't have much success in ghosts, so they thought, hey, let's build a portal and bring ghosts out. They tried to switch it on, and turn it on, didn't work. They went inside, found an on and off switch, which is very, very poor design choice. Which, ending up being stuck inside while the system is turned on, and well, ghosting is the idea. Jake Long is from a family line of dragons, and it's from his mother's side. Though, from what I remember from the series, I've never seen Jake's mother's first dragon form. His baby sister's, hers and his own. Well, the new animation design, I changed it more to a Chinese dragon, and then from their, bulkier dragon forms. But, animation choice, animation style, no changes, yeah. That's still the same story. Though, these are just ordinary, everyday teenagers who go through something insanely crazy in their family, eat blind pool, and, they also have a psychic of fighting crime. Sometimes spiritual or magical, well, other types of her criminals, such as the huntsman or her other ghost hunters. Seriously, these guys just try to have a normal life, but they just struggle with that. Though what also makes this battle interesting is the developing series called Hulk Team Team, made by this animator, who, if I could find his name real quick, just give me a second. D-Tunes. Quite interesting to go with it, really. But what also makes this interesting is on this battle is this was analyzed studied by a Nickelodeon's former member, Butch Hartman, who has his own YouTube channel. I definitely recommend checking that guy out. If you ever want information of this birder, and check out his own reaction. I would definitely recommend it. But before I do see the reaction, I should see this for myself. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen both series, so I'm a little foggy from most of their special feats. Jake Long's powers is of fire and flight. I know that much. Plus strong durability. He's a dragon. And at times. Danny has incredible powers though himself. Not only flight and durability, but also transferability, heat, possession, and other ghost powers like ice breath or other things. Though he's not invisible. And he does require his parents' ghost catching deck to catch the actual ghosts. Also send him back to the ghost world. Though Danny has his own powers that are, in their own book, incredible, to their own right. Jake's is, small Pooh Seer. And his experience of finding spiritual and other mystical creatures, there's like a fellow dragon who turned evil. Oh, the Dark Dragon, I think. More than shows his durability, as well as his will to fight. So, this is tricky to say the least. Science and magic take aside, who would win this fight? Is the question. But the only way to find out is to only hit play.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? This is Carrie Shaw Prosper. I have notes. New podcast. Issa Badiola. Other people at RT Animation. We're gonna talk creative stuff. Whoa! What's that behind me? This is my cat.
Who the heck is this guy?
Oh! Premiering April 30th. Premiering April 30th on RoosterTeeth.com.
Oh, that was a record more random. Okay. Hey, step out then.
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural.
And for some reason, the
Sure.
weirdest of powers keep showing up in teens. When's it gonna be our turn?
Danny Phantom, Amity Park's half-human, half-ghost superhero.
And Jake Long, the hip American dragon of New York City. He's with
you
a
wish it was that.
boomstick.
And
It's
it's
a
our
longer-
job to analyze their weapons, armor,
They're
and
more
skills to
traditional
find out
dragon
who
form.
would win a death battle.
Ooh, that's a sprite one. Nice.
Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all, because he's Danny Phantom.
Nice, but let's focus on his backstory.
What do you mean? I just did. In song.
Fair enough. Danny wasn't much different
Good
from
son.
your usual high school teenager. A bit awkward, a bit geeky, but not unusual. Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession.
Yeah, hunting ghosts.
Among their spectral seeking
Yeah.
equipment was the Fenton Portal, meant to open a rift to the realm of spirits.
The Ghost Zone. But then Danny
Pretty
took
much.
a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Okay, I'll stop.
Unbeknownst to his parents, the portal permanently changed Danny's body, transforming him into a Haffa, or a human infused with ecto energy.
AKA Ghost Powers. And
Pretty
when
much, yeah.
ghosts started invading the living world, Danny took it upon himself to catch them all. And despite this show starting in the early 2000s, that's not talking about Pokemon. Weird coincidence.
He soon became known
bit,
as
yeah.
the supernatural superhero, Danny Phantom.
And for some reason, nobody figured out that Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb.
Maybe they were just playing along? He is a kid after all.
Nah, they're stupid.
To catch ghosts, Danny
But
used
yes,
a lot of his
extremely
parents' signature
stupid.
gadgets, including the Fenton Thermos.
Once a clever way to sneak your beer into concerts, now a device that sucks up and traps the undead. Wait a minute, is this kid a Ghostbuster? Or, I guess, a Ghostbuster?
Well, he is son of a
Way, but
Ghostbuster
Danny's
family.
ghastly
of sorts.
form meant he could do many things that Bill Murray could not.
He can do anything a ghost can, like floating around and spooking the shit out of people.
He can fly, sense other spirits, freeze foes with ice, create equally spectral clones of himself, possess others,
yeah,
turn
totally.
invisible,
Forgot about that.
and expel ectoplasmic energy in the form of barriers and attacks.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
he's a
great
laser
mental power
shooting
he has.
ghost.
Ectoplasma.
Whatever. He can fire beams from his eyes, his finger, and even his spectral sphincter.
I guess that's why they call him Ghastly. Huh? Maybe
That
you should
was
see a
actually
doctor.
good.
But his deadliest, most exhausting ability is his ghostly wail.
This one comes from the other end, where he's literally yelling at people. He really is a teenager.
This wail is an omnidirectional burst of ectoplasmic energy, which, at its strongest, can eradicate weaker ghosts in a single shot.
Nice.
Ah! See, just like that.
Why?
He's
he
proven
waited to the
himself
portal
as
for
a
a minute.
powerful ghost fighter again and again. Like the
That's
time
scary.
he went Kamehameha on this poor skeleton at a mini golf course.
Comparing Danny's size to the crater formed, the energy needed to vaporize this much terrain would be in the ball or golf park of around 550 tons of TNT. Plus, his
Wow.
ectoplasmic beams tend to be considered actual lasers.
Ha! I knew it!
They move in straight lines, burn on contact, bounce off reflective surfaces, and can be channeled through a magnifying glass, so they are likely comparable to light in both makeup and speed.
And he's shooting and dodging these things on a daily basis. You'd think with speed like that, he'd never be late for class, or get smacked by some of these heavy hitters like his nemesis Vlad or this dragon lady, Dorothea.
Dorothea's fire breath was powerful enough to
yeah, you
disperse
probably
a
Ghost
large
Dragon.
cloud formation.
Man,
Measuring the
I
distance
really gotta
between
get back
this
to that
castle and
series.
the outskirts, we determined the cloud would, at minimum, need a radius of over 300 meters to encompass the landmass the castle is situated on. Dispersing a cloud cover of that size would need over 7 kilotons of TNT.
He even beat up his future self, Dan Phantom. Because I guess, that shows that he's matured, because he's Dan now.
As powerful as
Yeah,
Danny
he
is,
fully
he's
matured.
still a teenager and has
Well,
all the
technically,
arrogance
his
and
ghost
moodiness
got
that comes
separated
with the
and
territory.
fused with.
And he's got a really
Yes,
bad habit of
nemesis is-
losing his powers in the most random ways possible. Meet a
It gets
genie,
complicated.
powers gone. Shrink ray? Sure, why the hell not? I'm just surprised he didn't trip into his own thermos at some point. Oh wait, he did.
Still, Danny has saved
Many
his
times.
hometown and the entire world time and time again. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. Oh, damn it, now you have me doing it. I'm going ghost.
Hey, that's a good song. They should rerun this.
Thousands of years ago, a group of mystic warriors were formed. This was the Hunts clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
But these Foot Clan wannabes were in over their heads thanks to the most powerful creatures of them all, the dragons.
In short,
Guardians
every
of
corner of the world has a
Thanks.
dragon tasked as a guardian of the magical community. This mantle is passed down generation by generation.
So after the Chinese dragon's daughter moved to America, her son became the first American dragon, Jake Long.
Yeah.
He's cool, he's hot like the frozen sun. He's young and fast.
Oh my God, it's got the
chosen
obvious
one.
notes
He's
here,
the
sir.
American dragon.
You're gonna do this the whole episode, aren't you?
Probably.
Jake was only
He already
13
is.
years old when he became the newest protector of magic. His responsibilities became tough to handle alongside school and friends.
Lucky for Jake,
I
he
can
didn't
imagine
have
it
to
would.
go it alone. His grandfather was his mentor in martial arts and all things dragon, and had a magical dog, Foo Dog, who I'm pretty sure has a higher body count than any of this show's villains.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, rest
Wow.
in peace, DiCaprio, you handsome devil. I learned how to fight bears from watching you. I'll never let go.
To be clear, Jake possessed the ability to transform into a draconic persona, complete with brand new physique and abilities.
Oh, duh, he's a freaking dragon. He's got the claws, the teeth, the tail, the wings, and of course the raging, burning fire breath. He was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning beehole.
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
I would recommend it, yeah.
He's even got ultra sight and vision thanks to his eye and ear of the dragon powers. Perfect for when some pesky ninja punks are trying to get the jump on you. God, I hate it when that happens. That's why it's always important to have anti-ninja protection.
What? Where did you sign up for that?
Why do you think I bought 10,000 screaming rubber chickens? Try and step foot in my shack, you stealth assholes.
He doesn't even need to transform fully to use these powers. Technically, Jake can morph individual parts of his body at will.
Man, I wish I could transform into a dragon. Nothing would be sweeter than kicking ass as a magical fire-breathing super lizard.
The key word being magic.
Yep, he can fight magical creatures ordinary people can't, including ghosts. He can even use
I
his
guess-
chi to create doppelgangers of himself for a helping hand.
As a dragon, Jake is tough enough to smash through steel, hold
Okay,
up a pillar,
starting to
and
make sense.
annihilate a
That's why he's
house with
fighting
a simple
Danny.
sneeze. He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone. Measuring the size of the hole here next to the girl in the shot, we can tell his
Wow.
fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which would need over 30 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit
Wow.
by 3 mother-of-all bombs, which was a massive
Okay, that's actually
10,000 kilogram nuke. You wonder if Jake ever uses breath mints?
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground to cloud level in mere seconds.
And he can dodge lasers too, and they're totally light lasers, reflecting off mirrors, straight consistent speed, all that stuff.
Jake has accomplished a lot as the Amdrag of New York City, but it wasn't always easy.
Yeah, being a teenager's hard, not to mention keeping his powers a secret from his monster-hating dad. really landed a winner there,
Oh,
Mom.
no worry, you got
whose
over
own
it
father
at the end
is
of
a
the season.
dragon monster.
Well,
He's defeated
yeah.
the Hunts clan over and over, fought off his own evil clone, and even outdid the Dark Dragon himself.
The ultimate dragon. Top-tier dragons
Oh, yeah,
around the
that's-
world are scared shitless of this guy. But Jake whooped his butt and sealed him away for good.
Oh, yeah, no,
Or
but yeah.
at least for the next 1,000 years. That'll be someone else's problem.
Unfortunately,
Probably, yeah.
Jake has one distinct, unavoidable weakness: Sphinx hair.
Like the Egyptian lion riddle lady?
Exactly.
Well, that's not random at all.
Young and brash
It
though
does
he
seem
may
so, yeah.
be, the world can rest assured that Jake Long will carry on the dragon's legacy.
He really is the hippest fire-breathing super lizard out there.
Dragon off!
Why he's one of the wilders? Goes to Disney.
All right,
And
the
this is
Tibetans
pretty
are
good.
set, and we've run the
So
data through
far.
all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, no commercial? Wow. Okay. Well, if I gotta cast his phone real quick, maybe Dandy. But more likely, be Jake.
There! Back where it belongs.
Yo, back to steal something else? Dragon up!
More
You
misunderstandings.
got 3 seconds before the Amdrak's gonna show you out.
What?
Wow. I
Going
was
ghost!
Alright, that's pretty neat. Ouch!
I didn't count 3!
Whoa! Nice blink. That guy hurt. Probably not to tell. There's an extra thing that hurt.
Wanna try something else? I don't want this to drag on.
And classic 2000.
How's this?
Dose. Oof. Alright, you hit
I'm
dose.
the Amdragon of the NYC, and you Ghost Kid ain't got nothing on me.
Oof. That's good.
Eye of the Dragon. Where'd he go?
It looks things like this. Wow, ice power, yeah. So, ice is not exactly strong as against fire. Huh? Been surprised before. Oh, and the ghost howl. Red versus Blue Zero?
Ready for more?
Not a bad trick, G. But anything you can do? I can do better.
Okay, this is kind of interesting. Look, we can comments with we can. Oh wait, I mean Dick. Okay, this is getting out of control. And crazy. Whoa!
Guess I was too hot for him.
But I'm way cooler!
Whoa! Possession!
Get out! D to the A to the N and Y. This dragon's got claws and weights to fly. But I'm still better than this other guy.
Go!
Hey, what?
Oh. Okay.
Time's up, pal.
Well, that was unexpected.
Well, looks like this dragon
Okay.
got burned.
This was a very
Danny did
unique
one.
matchup. With both fighters having such different power sets, it was fascinating to watch them clash together. Jake was technically more
was.
skilled thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training, and has proven capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's
True.
no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as powerful as Danny. Those cranky Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they
Sure.
may have been similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher. Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However, Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
And Danny took those
right.
flames on like a champ, which means Jake
Oh, you
didn't
got
have the
down privilege.
firepower he
Yeah.
needed to knock the teenage ghost down for good.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's heightened senses with his invisibility.
And while Danny had all those counters, Jake didn't have any against Danny's will or possession.
Jake may be the American dragon for good reason, but he couldn't match up to Danny's impressive power, durability, and ghostly abilities.
It didn't take long for Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
The winner is Danny
It
Fate.
was pretty fantastic.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of
But
Ghost
not so
Battle.
much.
The battle music for yourself. You can get it by clicking the
And
link
Ghost
down
Catch was a
below.
nice
And if
touch.
you want to watch more stuff,
Okay, that was
over
great.
there.
Hey. Wait, who's next? Seriously? Well, Wonder Woman just became the new Batman, everybody. He, in Death Battle 3 times in a row. And she's up against the female counterpart of He-Man, She-Ra. Who in the world comes up with these Death Battles? Okay, well, weird choice battles aside, but it's interesting all the same. Whoo, what's this battle good? Bushman, or I should say, a Bush Hartman, and would be proud. At least I think it would be. I don't know, I had to check out his reaction. You know, first view and all that. But still, wow. Wow, what a death battle. This definitely shows Danny's his capabilities. He's fully. And Jake Long definitely has some great powers himself. Oh, but I forgot about the Ghost Dragon in for a bit. Man, I really gotta get back to seeing if I could watch those shows again. And they were a hit. But aside from that, I really do see Danny winning this more now. Oh, given his incredible powers. And I just ended up realizing Jake had more power himself too. Though it wasn't enough to handle. The sprite work was definitely incredible too. Especially that little teaser of Red vs. Blue Zero. I gotta look into that one. I wonder if I should do a Red vs. Blue reaction. Was it Zero reactions? I'll work on those ideas later. But for now, this was a great battle. The sprite work are well, of course, and Danny didn't have to use a silly weakness like Sphinx hair. Where did you even get that anyway? And I like the comical touch of grabbing Jake's ghost. Definitely a nice add point to a series is capture the ghost and put him back in the ghost world thing. Oh no, this was about Warfield, Golden Year. Here. Well, Disney does do better with reboots, and let's be honest, reboots right now on something like Cartoon Network are, and definitely refilled my love in the fictional world. Oh, man of the team, owns a team, and I encourage you further to get to work on your series. I look forward to seeing how it turns out. But until the series is actually completed, this battle was definitely on point. I mean, it definitely reminded me of a few things I forgot and from watching the series before. So this is a nice callback. As for the next death battle, she was definitely an interesting superheroine, given in her spin-off series. He's from He-Man, or more accurately, a series that's supposed to be kind of like He-Man's, but different, and then more, lady-powered. It's definitely a unique series. Even had its own whole remastered series is made in Netflix, which, what I'm told, the final season was definitely impressive, even worthy of the series' climax. Wonder Woman? This would be the third time she's been used in Death Battle. Oh, first time playing Rogue, another time playing 4, or etc. etc. You see me react to those videos. But, still, this will be interesting. Princess versus princess. Power of woman's own might from the weapons of God. Gods and power. This will be an interesting matchup. Maybe I should start watching that She-Ra series. I'll say this. If She-Ra wins, I'll give it a shot. But for now, well, this battle was a great climax. Thanks of a great series. These are both shows. I definitely recommend checking them out if you ever get a chance. But for now, if you enjoyed the series, like and share if you have. We like to give credit to the original makers of this video, and be sure to check out the links. These are Bush Hartman and DT. And D2. It's a team. Jeez, I'm getting myself a tongue twisted. But until then, and keep on gaming, gamers. Peace out till next time. See ya. Good day. And man, I think it's a bit of a tongue twister. With a crazy half-blood spectruments. Yeah, at least I didn't talk about Danny Van don't sound like being matched with Timmy Turner's. That'd be ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Okay, bye.